Give thanks and praise. Dissidents. Welcome back to the party. Been a long time. It's been a long time. We've been demystifying over on the Interverse channel. Taking a little break for the holidays, like I often do. I have quite a list of things to share. And in fact, it's the usual scattered hot mess. There is a new meteor shower that has integrated throughout the past month through Sagittarius. This new meteor shower is the sculpted meteor showers. I need to share with everybody the profound significance of this location, as it does have immediate proximity to the season finale of the Loki Season 1 series. The finale of the series takes place in the Eridanus River, right between Fornax and the Hylogium constellations. They are integrating all of the archetypal values of these stellar bodies into the film. And sure enough, this month there is a new meteor shower called the sculptorid meteor showers. And that is on an artist's easel, a very particular artist easel. If you pay close attention, you'll notice that it has 3 legs with a rectangular top. This is a classic sculptor's easel, and it in fact rotates like a turntable. And I will mention that the turntables in the DJ booth are Dionysian. The DJs are the masters of Dionysian celebration. Nietzsche's alma mater is SculPhertho boarding school. Boarding skull. This constellation has all of the aspects of Friedrich Nietzsche's symbolism. There is even a sculptor's hammer on this podium, on this table, on this altar, on this mesa. So, very significant. I gotta dance a jig. This new meteor shower is completely Nietzschean to its core. There are other thinkers coming through that boarding school. This is so typical of the secret societies and those who still maintain the 4th pillar of the quadrivium, who still celebrate the astrological correspondences of a intact education. So the new meteor shower will be highly Nietzschean, highly Nietzschean. The fact that it's kicking off during Sagittarius is quite wonderful, as this Magi card is my favorite articulation of Sagittarius. The art card, of course, is also Sagittarian. The Universe card, highly Sagittarian, Ophiuchon as well, and Death card. All of these Sagittarian signifiers, very strong foundation down here, all kicking off in the past month. I just want to put the Nietzschean spin where I believe it belongs, as he was reportedly anti-Jesuit, and wouldn't it be just like him to, or even wouldn't it be very Nietzschean of his acolytes to co-opt the head of John the Baptist? The sculptor constellation is just at the foot underneath the Aquarius John the Baptist character, pouring out the jung of Gnosis over his shoulder. So the Aquarian age is literally pouring Gnosis into a fish, and then just coterminal to the fish is the sculptor constellation. So yeah, we're going to give that to Nietzsche for sure in every way, shape, or form. But also, let's not forget the Maccabees. Let's not forget Martin Luther. All of these hammers, these swingers of the hammer. These are the authorities. Goodness gracious, there's going to be a lot of Aldebaran. The Aldobrandinis will probably have a strong grasp for this hammer. It really is something to marvel at. But I just want to remind everybody that the ultimate, I believe, the hammer boils down, it reduces to command over grammar. The collection of the grimoires and the knowledge of the ancestors, complete, intact, and whole. In fact, it is said that there is the difference between a two-handed hammer and a one-handed hammer of the Norse. And in Norse mythology, the hammer is actually specified as a single-handed hammer, which makes me think that that's the mathematical counterpart of language that completes and puts the two hands onto the hammer, makes it grammar, and gives Ma'at a seat at the throne. All right. So, Nietzsche's got a new Dionysian perfect constellation popping off. I think it's going to happen under Sagittarius every year. I think. I'm not sure. There's quite a bit of information around it. Let me think. It is in the magnetic South Pole. And that makes it even more significant than I could ever imagine. That it's being birthed out of the South Pole. The poetic perfection of it is just next level. Then we have to mention Pygmalion from Ovid, who fell in love with his own sculpture and wished that Galathea would come to life and they could have an affair. So there's an aspect of this artificial intelligence and the creator falling in love with his own makings, and sacrifice, having to destroy and knock away and break away to set free your creation. There's an aspect of the bust. The fact that it's a bust, and the word bust relates to the burning bush and relates to the Bush family. There is a lot going on around this sculptorid meteor shower that I believe has been foreseen and seeded into our consciousness quite in advance. But I just love how Nietzschean it is because of its hammer sculptor relationship. And then Pygmalion has a relationship to, this is weird. This is really weird, but it has a relationship to diminutive personas, people of small stature. And the measure of these people is said to be from the elbow to the knuckle bone. And the word knuckle bone is a necromantic nod. There's something about diminutive personas with the ability to control the dead that is all built into the Pygmalion storyline of an artist falling in love with his creation. It is so sex-bot AI Pandora laden. It's amazing. It's as though Ovid was entirely prophetic, and it's all just waiting to come true in no time. Very much in a Pandora's box style revelation of the method. I just got to call it like I see it. So, SculPhertho is the new meteor shower, which I think makes it number 20. God, I got to talk about that. That this is the Aeon. You're going to find different numbers of meteor showers depending on what categories you include or exclude from your search. You got to work to find these things. 19 is the number, but it has repeats. I think Halley's Comet comes twice. Boötes has a double hitter. There are repeat meteor showers, but the list that I was drawn to in my research, the strongest, was the 19 meteor shower list with, I think, 4 repeaters, and this new sculptorid meteor shower is going to be number 20 on the list of the 19, which makes it a new Aeon. Oh, wow. There's really a lot going on, and that has to do with the South Pole. magnetic South Pole. Goodness gracious, so many things coming to me at once around that. So I just wanted to put the SculPhertho meteor showers on the map. Also, this meteor shower is going to be seen and perceived. It already happened. It happened a couple weeks ago. It's perceived in for the first time on right at the dividing line of Australia down under, near Hangman Card, and it happened in Perth, Australia. Is the first place that this meteor shower will be perceivable, and Perth is the Pertho rune and has much to do with the Swan and the Black Swan event, because the first black swan was discovered in Perth, Australia, which shattered all of the paradigms that were sealed away like a maxim behind the phrase, when you discover a black swan. So the black swan is the symbol of fragility, that your paradigms have a fragility, that a single discovery can shatter all of them. And that shattering is very intrinsic to the entire nature of the Nietzschean hammer. Okay. Also, I'm going to just throw this on everybody's table at once. So if you've been in for the long haul, you'll see it. The Millennium Falcon is the MelenneagRHammer Falcon. Boom, I'm putting it on the map. MelenneagRHammer Falcon. The Falcon is a shipping vessel, and its two-pronged fork front is the 5 to the 4 gap, designed for grabbing shipping containers and moving them around. And what position is the 6th seat? It is the captain's hatch is the 6th position of the Millennium Falcon. And what is the symbol for Urania? It is the Starship Enterprise of Uranus, the planet Uranus. The sigil Uranus is the Starship Enterprise symbol. So we're putting the MelenneagRHammer Falcon on the map for everybody. In my read through Star Wars, MelenneagRHammer Falcon had a lot to do with the fortune card, but even more it had to do with the Tower card. Yeah, in a very, because of Pegasus. Because in my read, the Millennium Falcon is the Pegasus constellation, and Luke Skywalker's vessel is the Goose, is Cygnus constellation, which is the symbol for Ukraine. Okay, running out of time. Clock's a ticking. Let's see. I'm going to cut and come back.